And the next match will be the loser bracket round 2 between Scrapie, Massa, OmnipotZ, and who's the last player? It's kubayz, of course. So OmnipotZ and Scrapie dropping down from the winner bracket quarterfinals, and then Massa and kubayz advancing from loser bracket round 1. We'll start with a warm-up round as usual. The first map will be Kubayz by Wormy. Let me just fix the overlay here as well real fast. There we go. By Wormy, of course. If we take a look at the online record before we go live, we see that Scrapie got the fastest time here, 102.02. Massa got top 2 on this map, 800s behind. Then we got OmnipotZ at top 5. And lastly, kubayz is not in the Deddy on this map. And of course, the format will be the same. Cup mode with finalists. Point limit is 100. Once you reach that point limit, you become a finalist, which means you have to win a round to secure your position. In each round, which will be 5 on each map, you get points. First place will get 10. Second place will get 6. Third will get 4. And fourth will get 3 points. That is the end of the warm-up, so let's start the match. Massa versus Scrapie versus kubayz versus OmnipotZ. 2 of these players will advance to loser bracket round 3, and the other 2 will be eliminated from the tournament. I'm following Massa into the first round. And of course, OmnipotZ, who's driving in this match, might be seen as the big favorite, advanced from the French qualifications together with Kronos, who's still in the winner bracket. But then OmnipotZ makes an early blunder here, so it looks like he's gonna get a poor start to this match. In the meantime, we got Massa and Scrapie battling for first. kubayz a bit further down at third, 40 behind Massa, who's currently in the lead. But good turn there from Scrapie, who builds up a lot of speed as well. 700s ahead of Massa as a result. See if Massa can come back. That's a good turn. And he crawls closer to Scrapie and will also overtake him. Who's it gonna be, Massa or Scrapie taking the first 10 points? The last turns will decide it. Scrapie going for more an inside line. Massa should have more speed though. Is it enough? No, it's not. Scrapie is able to beat Massa with 0.003 of a second. So it paid off for Scrapie for going for an inside line, which meant he didn't have as much speed as Massa, but he had a shorter path, and that paid off. So Scrapie takes the lead with 10 points, Massa at second with 6, kubayz at third with 4, and OmnipotZ at fourth with 3. Starting the second round, kubayz having a bad start, and I seem to recall in the previous match I cast with kubayz, he wasn't very fast on this map either. Usually was at the bottom in the beginning. Massa off to a great start, only 200s away from the online record. kubayz clips the wall there, it's gonna be even further behind now. Let's follow OmnipotZ at third place, just behind Scrapie. That's a bad landing from OmnipotZ. Does not get good speed from it, and both Massa and Scrapie will extend their lead over him. But let's see if Scrapie can win another round. He is just behind Massa right now. Good speed here from Scrapie, and he attacks, and he will overtake Massa as well. Will Scrapie take another first place? Certainly looks like that right now. Massa going for an inside line there, but it's no! Scrapie hitting the side of the finish. Is able to finish at least, so he gets 3 points. But he had that 10 points. Very odd mistake there from Scrapie. That was only pressure, I am definitely sure of, because there was no need for that mistake. So instead of 10 points for Scrapie, he only gets 3 and is at 13 points. Massa has gone up in the lead with 16. And then we got OmnipotZ at 9, kubayz at 8. It's not a great start here for either kubayz or OmnipotZ. And neither the case in this round. Both Scrapie and Massa in front of them. Up on the platform, OmnipotZ with pretty good speed there, but Massa exits with even more speed, so he's at second place and he actually gets closer to Scrapie. So it's another battle between Scrapie and Massa for first place on this round, on this map. With Scrapie now having a lead, so let's see if Massa will be the one who makes a comeback. He is getting a bit closer here, but Scrapie is still with the advantage. And I think Scrapie is gonna make it now, unless he misses the finish again. Let's see. Oh, this time he makes it. 102.43 by Scrapie. 600 ahead of Massa. 2300 ahead of OmnipotZ. And 3100 ahead of kubayz. So a good round there. From all four players. So Scrapie now back in the lead with 23. 1 point ahead of Massa. 10 points ahead of OmnipotZ. And 12 points ahead of kubayz. Oh, we see Scrapie with a no drift. Puts him at 4th. 7200s behind in the checkpoint. Got kubayz currently occupying first place, but not for long. Both no, wait, he got a lot of speed there. He's back to first. Massa and Bergie hunting him, trying to catch up. Oh, not the best turn there from Massa. OmnipotZ with a lot more speed, so he goes up to second place. kubayz looking strong here to take first place. Both kubayz and OmnipotZ needs the points, of course. They are behind both Massa and Scrapie right now. Bit of a wide line there from OmnipotZ, but keeps his second place at least. kubayz is gonna take first with a time of 1 minute 2 seconds and 69 hundredths. OmnipotZ 1200s behind, Massa 3100s behind, and Scrapie almost 2 seconds behind. So after 3 rounds played, we got Scrapie in the lead with 26, Massa also with 26, kubayz with 21, and OmnipotZ with 19. Oh, crashing is OmnipotZ. It's gonna be far away in the next checkpoint. Scrapie has taken the lead. Massa with a super wide line over the platform. And so he's 4100s behind Scrapie, who is taking the lead here and looking to be alone in the top in the tall standings. kubayz 1200s behind right now. 800s in the next checkpoint, so not getting any closer. And Scrapie has had good finishes so far, except the one where he missed the finish line. But looks like Scrapie is gonna win another round here. 102.53, another solid time by Scrapie. kubayz 1100s behind, Massa 6800s behind, and then OmnipotZ a bit further behind. So that is the end of the first map. Scrapie in the lead with 36, Massa at second with 30, kubayz at third with 27, and OmnipotZ at fourth with 22. So Scrapie really starting off this match in a great way. And Scrapie is one of those players who I think got a lot of potential. It's just that he hasn't really played that many offline events or anything, so it's kind of new to this whole thing. But yeah, definitely showing off some skills in this match so far. So the second map will be Utopia by Wally. And as usual, we'll start with a warm-up round. At the online record, we see that Massa got the fastest time here, 58.57. OmnipotZ is top 8. Scrapie is top 23, and kubayz is not in the rankings. But that's because kubayz has mostly been practicing offline, I think. And of course this map got a very interesting ending there. You can hit it on the side and it will register as a round. It is a bit faster than going the normal way, So we might see people trying to overtake each other that way. The trouble with it is that it's kind of risky as well. Sometimes you see players missing it. It's kind of a precise way you have to hit the finish for it to register. So we'll see if we will witness that or not, because we are going live now into the second map, and kubayz is getting a slowdown in the start. Scrapie in the lead, of course, with 36 points. Now at third in the round. Massa taking the lead ahead of OmnipotZ. Massa keeping the same distance. 1000s, 1800s now. Oh, but then makes a big mistake there. And whoa, would have fallen down to 4th place, but kubayz, just as he was gonna pass Massa, also crashes. So Massa keeping that 3rd place. So it's gonna be between OmnipotZ and Scrapie for 1st place, with OmnipotZ having the lead. Scrapie not far behind though, so we can see Scrapie taking the alternative finish now. But I'm guessing OmnipotZ will also do it. We'll see. Here we go. Yes, OmnipotZ will do it, and he is able to get a round. 59.10, Scrapie 59.30. Probably knew that he couldn't catch up to OmnipotZ anyways, because he was too far away. So Scrapie just decided to take it safe, and that was a smart decision. So OmnipotZ catching up a bit at 3rd place with 32 points. kubayz at 4th with 27. Massa at 2nd with 34. And Scrapie is leading with 42, playing to 100. There we go with the second round. Small bump there for Massa on the border. As a consequence, he is now at last place. Very, very close between his opponents in front though. kubayz, no, not anymore. Had the lead, but both Scrapie and OmnipotZ will pass him. And then OmnipotZ hits the side of the wall as he was going up on the platform. So he drops down to 4th place. Instead, we got Scrapie in the lead, but not for long. He lost his grip on the road. kubayz will pass him, and also Massa. Will we see any more mistakes? kubayz is looking to take first. Will take the safe route. Massa tries to catch up and almost makes it. Only 700s behind, but was a bit too far behind. Then Scrapie takes 3rd, and OmnipotZ with that mistake over the platform will only get 3 points. Scrapie keeping his lead with 46. Massa with 40. kubayz with 37, and OmnipotZ with 35. And now it's Scrapie's time to get that slowdown. So he is 6100s behind. kubayz also dropping down a bit in speed. So he's behind OmnipotZ and Massa. OmnipotZ landing a lot to the right there, so he didn't get much speed. Both Massa and kubayz can pass him. It's down to 3rd place. Not a good landing there either. Goes through this turn this time at least, but continues to lose time. So kubayz versus Massa, and then kubayz clips the wall. OmnipotZ will go up to 2nd place. kubayz still in front of Scrapie though. Massa looking to take first here. Let's see if he's gonna save the ending. Yes, he will, and OmnipotZ with a late mistake. But he still is able to stay in front of both Scrapie and kubayz. Scrapie passing kubayz in the end. So after 2 rounds played, 3 rounds played, we got Massa and Scrapie tied for 1st with 50 points. OmnipotZ with 41, kubayz with 40. So still 40 points between all 4 players. Very, very close. Oh, early mistake here from OmnipotZ. Not what he wanted. Doesn't seem to be his map. And kubayz also losing some ground. Ooh, Massa dropping down his speed there. That was interesting. I don't think he got a node route, maybe a slowdown or something, but he is still at 1st place, and kubayz will go to 2nd, passing Scrapie. wider line here, but got good speed. Good landing as well, but so does Scrapie, who goes up to second place. Can he be able to pass Massa as well? He's gonna have to risk it if so. Scrapie or Massa, both players taking the alternative finish. Also kubayz actually. So Massa takes first, Scrapie second, kubayz third, and OmnipotZ fourth place again. Massa in the lead now with 60, Scrapie at second with 56. OmnipotZ and kubayz tied with 44 points. And here we go, last round of the second map. And then kubayz stumbles on the border. 2300s behind. OmnipotZ at third, just behind Massa and Scrapie early on into this round. Goes for a wider line here, almost hits the wall. Keeps himself on the road. But lost his grip a bit there, going over the quarter pipe. So he's still at third place. Massa in the lead right now, just ahead of Scrapie. OmnipotZ with a good finish could perhaps pass them, but no. Does not get good speed here. Gets a good landing though, and is still in it for sure. Massa, Scrapie or OmnipotZ, who's gonna win this round? OmnipotZ coming back strongly here in the end. And he goes for it, and he takes first with 100 ahead of Massa. Great finish from OmnipotZ. Takes 10 points and is at third place with 54 points now. Massa still in the lead with 66, Scrapie at second with 60, and kubayz at fourth with 47. That's a good round. So we see kubayz falling behind the other players a bit in that map. But not with a lot. Let's see if we can do better on this map, which is blockage by sneak. And we got Massa with the fastest time, top 5. OmnipotZ, top 16. Scrapie, top 24. And kubayz is absent. So I don't know what his best time is. Of course, we'll start with a warm-up round. And that's the end of the warm-up. So let's continue the match. Massa in the lead with 66 points. Scrapie at second with 60. OmnipotZ at third with 54. And kubayz at fourth with 47. OmnipotZ had a good ending to that previous map. See if we can build on that momentum. Nope. Hits the wall early on into the first round. So that's not going to be the case. Oh, and kubayz also with a mistake there, leaving Massa and Scrapie at the top. See if OmnipotZ now is still far behind kubayz actually. And then Massa with a bit of a lead now over Scrapie, 1700s. It's going to be even more in the next checkpoint. Good line there from Massa. Goes close to the wall. 3900s now. This is Massa's round to lose. Should know that he got this lead. And take it a bit safer. Yep, drives safely around that border. And Scrapie will crash. So kubayz will pass him and maybe also OmnipotZ. Yes? OmnipotZ goes up to third place. Looks like Massa is gonna win this round. kubayz will take second. And OmnipotZ will take third ahead of Scrapie. So Massa building his lead now up to 76 points. Scrapie at 63, OmnipotZ 58, kubayz 53. qualifies into the second round. This time OmnipotZ avoids the walls. And it's a much better start. Yeah, kubayz went too wide and also Scrapie. Two players again falling out early. We got Massa versus OmnipotZ now, and Massa once again in the lead here, and he is doing these couple of turns really fast, building up his lead. 10 hundredths ahead of OmnipotZ, 14 now. Can he keep it though? Much bigger risk now here in this turn. Ooh, OmnipotZ almost hitting the wall. Still at second place. Gonna try risking the ending perhaps, but it's not enough. Massa takes first, 59.05, 10 hundredths ahead of OmnipotZ, 52 hundredths ahead of kubayz, and 1 second, 24 hundredths ahead of Scrapie. So Massa 2 wins in a row, up to 86 points, 20 points ahead of Scrapie, and 22 points ahead of OmnipotZ. kubayz at 57. Oh, and who was that? It was Scrapie from the start. We saw him doing this earlier in a previous match as well. I think at least. So he's at last place right now. Massa could actually reach finalist mode in this on this map, but he hits the pole, so maybe not. OmnipotZ takes over the lead. kubayz at second. Massa could still reach 90 points at least, so he could reach finalist mode in the next round instead. Scrapie is still far behind. OmnipotZ looking solid here in the top. Oh, but then takes a huge risk driving over the border, and kubayz can pass him. Totally unnecessary there from OmnipotZ. Who's still in it though. Will he be able to pass kubayz? No. kubayz passing OmnipotZ in the end. And takes 10 points, 59.57, modest time. However, with that second place, OmnipotZ up to second place, 1 point ahead of Scrapie and 3 points ahead of kubayz. Massa up to 90 points. If he wins this round, he will reach finalist. Oh, but then makes an early blunder. So it looks like that's not going to be the case. Had such a good start to this map, but now 2 rounds in a row has made mistakes. So now he's going to pass Scrapie, kubayz, and OmnipotZ if you want to reach finalist. We'll pass one of them, which is kubayz. But Scrapie and OmnipotZ still with pretty good leads here. Also, ignore the country skins, they are not correct. The game gives the players random country skins, so that's why you see these skins. kubayz makes a mistake. Massa is at third place, but still needs to pass Scrapie and OmnipotZ in the end. If you want to reach finalist mode, he goes for it. Will pass OmnipotZ, but it's not enough to pass Scrapie, who is 500ths ahead, 1500ths ahead of OmnipotZ. Then kubayz over 1 second behind. So Massa still not finalist, 96 points. Scrapie at 79, OmnipotZ at 74, kubayz at 70. This is the last round of this map. Massa, if he takes first, second or third, he will be finalist. If he takes fourth though, that's not gonna happen. So definitely wants to avoid that last place. And he is off to a really good start in this round. 700s ahead of the online record. It's not like Scrapie and kubayz are driving slow here. It's just Massa is on a really good pace. OmnipotZ has fallen down to 4th place in the meantime. Here's Scrapie. Close fight with kubayz, but then clips the wall to the right. OmnipotZ will pass him. Now it's up to kubayz to try and catch up to Massa, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Here comes the ending. Massa, no mistakes, and jumps into the finish line. 58.90 is a good time as well. So Massa is finalist after 3 maps played. Scrapie at second with 82, OmnipotZ at third with 78, and kubayz at fourth with 76. So Massa definitely has done a good job here. will get a couple of rounds as the only finalist. So that's gonna help him a bit, but it's can be hard sometimes to win that final round in this mode. We've seen it many times before, where the player who reaches finalist crumbles and is unable to handle the pressure which comes with playing against 3 other players, which well, is essentially a 1 versus 3, so yeah, can be pretty hard to handle. We'll see how Massa will do. First, a warm-up round though on the map Woods House by Short Z. Carl Jr. also got the online record here, 105.29. We got Scrapie at top 5, OmnipotZ top 7, Massa top 9, and kubayz is absent. And this map also got kind of an interesting finish. Sometimes the players will go a bit too much to the left and hit the side of the finish line, and sometimes not even being able to finish the round. We'll see if that's gonna happen. We are going live. Massa is finalist, can advance to the next loser bracket round. Loser bracket round 3, if he takes first. And takes the lead here through the first couple of turns. But oh, OmnipotZ was about to take first and then makes a flip almost. He got a bump there. He was about to go up to first place, but instead he is dead last now, 2 seconds behind. kubayz has also made a mistake, so it's up to Scrapie to deny Massa a spot into the next round. But Massa with more speed will go up to first place. Will he be able to stay in front of Scrapie though? He's still in it. Who's gonna exit with a lot of speed here? That is very important. Looks like it's gonna be Massa. So Massa still in the lead, but Scrapie only 100 behind. Long stretches here in the end. It looks like Massa has a lot more speed going into the loop. So he's ahead now with 10 hundredths. Massa about to advance to the next round. Only got the last stretch left. Here comes Massa into the finish line, 105.98, and he will advance to the loser bracket round 3. And definitely deserved it, dominated this match, and then won in his first attempt as finalist. So great performance there from Massa. Now, of course, we will decide the second player as well. Scrapie, OmnipotZ, or kubayz. Who's it gonna be? 2 of these players will be eliminated. None of them can reach finalist mode at this point. Scrapie is closest, but needs 2 more rounds. Right now at 3rd place though. .800 behind kubayz. Going a bit wider there, so OmnipotZ can take over the lead. OmnipotZ almost crashing. Had to maybe go down a bit in speed, so opens up for kubayz to pass him. And a good turn here from kubayz as well. 600 ahead of OmnipotZ right now. Scrapie is 2300 behind. And kubayz is the one who needs the points. He's currently at last place. Last turn and then the stretch left. kubayz with good speed and looks like he is gonna take first. Scrapie almost catching up to OmnipotZ, but still a couple of hundreds behind. Pretty good race there though, only 1800s between top 3. So with that win, kubayz goes up to 3rd place. Squeezes himself in between Scrapie and OmnipotZ. And Scrapie up to 92 points, which means if he takes first here, he will be the only finalist. So this is a round for Scrapie, and kubayz clips the wall in the start. .8700s behind as a consequence. Scrapie with the lead here. Just ahead of OmnipotZ. OmnipotZ going much more of an inside line there compared to the other players, and it seems to pay off. He's always catching up a lot. Going up to the lead here. 900 ahead of Scrapie. Let's see if he can do this turn good as well. Scrapie stumbles a bit. So that's gonna help OmnipotZ, who shoots himself even further ahead. He is 3400 ahead now. 46 in the next checkpoint. Looking good for OmnipotZ to win this round and get 10 points. And with that he would reach 98 points. So still not finalist. 105.86 by OmnipotZ. So all three players now could reach finalist. Kubayz needs to take first though. OmnipotZ and Scrapie just need to finish the round. So of course Kubayz wants to win this one, otherwise he would need one more round to join up with Scrapie and OmnipotZ. See if he can do it. Good start. But allows Scrapie to pass him. OmnipotZ at third. Once again doing this turn really fast. At second place. Scrapie currently in the lead. OmnipotZ at second and Kubayz at third. So we are going to see right now Scrapie and OmnipotZ being finalists. Kubayz will not. So Scrapie and OmnipotZ just need to focus on driving safe. Kubayz makes another mistake here and a flip. Can he make it through this loop? No, we cannot. He should have taken another route here. Will he land on his wheels? No! Kubayz will not be able to finish. So he's gonna be still at 93 points. That is very unfortunate for Kubayz. So that means, well, I guess it doesn't make a big difference because he still needed to take first in the next round. So, yo, yeah, it doesn't really matter for Kubayz if he crashed here. He just needs to win this round. 2 rounds in a row and Kubayz is through to the next round. So here we go. This could be the last round. OmnipotZ taking the lead. OmnipotZ, who was in a similar situation in the French qualifications final. Him and Carl were both finalists and OmnipotZ pulled it off. Will he do it again? Scrapie though has a better start now. He's 700 ahead. And good speed here as well from Scrapie. Was looking strong at the moment. OmnipotZ usually catching up here and he does it again. Gets closer to Scrapie, who still got the lead though. And Kubayz with the monster turn. A lot of speed from Kubayz here all of a sudden. Who goes up to second place almost. He's still in it as well. Scrapie losing some speed here. OmnipotZ coming back and Kubayz will clip the wall. So this is between OmnipotZ and Scrapie now for a spot into the next round. Who's it gonna be? OmnipotZ or Scrapie? OmnipotZ taking over the lead with more speed going into the loop. Final rounds. OmnipotZ in the lead right now, having the advantage. And he will go ahead of Scrapie here unless he misses the finish. OmnipotZ will get through and he does it. 106.02 by OmnipotZ, defeating Scrapie and advancing together with Massa. Scrapie and Kubayz are eliminated. GG.